Yeah, I want to talk about on something I titled the importance of having a discussion with your spouse. I have discussed with a couple of men on this issue concerning the need to always have a discussion with their wives. And some said so many funny things. Some were giving some unnecessary reasons. To me, it might be necessary to them, but it never made so much sense to me on the reason why they shouldn't discuss with their wife or with the woman they've really made up their mind to settle down with. Because to me, it's very important to always have a discussion with your wife concerning every decision you want to take. Yeah, some people say it's kind of unmanly to always tell your wife whatever you want to do in the house, being the man of the house or wherever and all that. But to me, it really doesn't make sense. I probably will be giving you 6 reasons why it's very important to discuss with your wife for every step you want to take in the home. For example, when you always engage your wife with in a discussion concerning anything you guys want to do in the house or whatever you want to do, it's going to increase a mutual understanding of two of you. When you always discuss with your wife, she will understand you much better. She will know how you think, your line of thought, and you would also know her line of thought also. It wouldn't be like two strangers living in the house, because when you don't always discuss with your wife, you wouldn't know her way of thinking. You wouldn't know what's on her mind. Somebody can come up to you tomorrow and tell you that your wife said that, your wife did this, did all of that and all that. But because you really have a good understanding of who your wife is, you're likely going to believe an outsider. And the outsider might even be your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your parents, and all that. But when you're always discussing with your wife concerning every decision you take, you will know her better and you will know what she can do and what she cannot do. It increases the bond because you understand your wife, you understand your spouse. You guys are going to be more bonded together compared to when you come in the house, you're going out in the morning, going to work, you reading, tell your wife the nature of what you're going out for, how your day is going to be like, if you're going to go to the mechanic to fix your car or do one or two things, or you want to run around to see your friend or something, you didn't tell your wife. How's she gonna, the bond is not going to be there because she really doesn't know what you're up to. And it's easier for her to come up to accuse you of one thing or the other because, come on, you might be going for a just cause, but because she really didn't know you much better, because she didn't know your intentions, she might misunderstand your intention. So knowing your spouse, discussing with your spouse, telling your spouse what your day is going to be like, what you plan doing and all of that will help you guys to stay together. It's more like praying together, like the Bible says, family that prays together, they stay together. And I will tell you, family that discuss together, take decisions together, are bound to stay together. Yeah. Then it's going to foster cooperation, because when you are always telling your wife what your decisions going to be like, you discuss with her, even when you're working, and come on, in your place of work, your manager, your director, like, tells you this is what I want you to do, giving you an offer and all that. It's not a bad idea if you say, hey, come on, can I discuss this with my wife? Discuss with your wife, sort her opinion, because one thing is selling. Women are blessed with some kind of, let me use the word, they are blessed with this gift of getting to know something before it happens. It might sound stupid to you, but it's the truth. Men are carried away with taking decisions to get things to happen, but some women are really endowed with getting to think things through, and they have feelings and perceptions about things before they happen. So if you're blessed with that kind of woman and you combine that with whatever you're doing, trust me, you are likely not going to be trapped in the snare that people probably gonna plot against you. Yeah, it might sound funny, but it's the truth. Then it brings progress because when you're discussing with your wife and both of you are going to be working together, plan things together, execute the plans together, and it's going to work well because you guys have a plan, you guys have a set target, you guys have a set goals. You're going to pursue the goals together. But when you're doing things on your own, you want to do it all by yourself. You didn't want to tell her you feel she's not smart enough. You think she's a woman, she's inferior to you. Being the man, you're taking the wrong step, man. Because you're going to be carrying the load alone, and you're going to be like a leader without good followers. Not really because you don't have a good follower, but because you're not carrying your followers along. You're not making your follower to be in the right boat, on the right team with you. You're making your follower begin to imagine what are you up to. So, when you discuss with your wife, it's difficult for third party to always come in between you guys. If you have misunderstanding, it will be easier for you guys to settle your scores together. It will be easier for you to come to conclusion on what really caused the problem and how best to avoid such problem from continuing acting as a, let me use the word, a perforating object into the bond and the strength of your marital home. This also goes to relationship too. So you guys, I think it will be wise for you to always, if you have been maintaining the mindset of not always carrying your wife along, not always telling your wife or the woman whichever decision you want to take before taking it, I think you need to give it a second thought, because you might probably be working or living in a wrong notion which our parents and forefathers were having, and that egoistic kind of life they inculcated in their homes, I don't think it works anymore. Now our women, they work, they engage in useful work, and they get highly paid, so they deserve to know how and whatever you're doing in the home, so they can help you too to make the home a blessed and enjoying place. No wonder Bible says that he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtaineth favor from the Lord. But it takes the man to also make the wife a very good instrument in helping him make his home heaven on earth. Thank you. When I come your way one more time, or look forward to seeing me anytime soon, because I want to be doing more of this to encourage people, because I know this probably would be out there to help people increase in their bond in their home, increase their passion and the love they have for themselves. I'm sorry, it's probably like I'm not smiling, but well, I've been able to smile at this point. So see you till when I come your way again. Bye.